Smokin'. Oh, today's the day, YouTube. Today is the day. Finally about to put this exhaust pipe on the Fury. It's been a long time coming. Got everything together. Okay, so what we're gonna do first is I want to do a cold start audio. I have rigged the Decible Reader. I went out and got one of these on the Amazon special. Link in the description where I got it in case you want to do your own test for whatever reason. I think what we'll do is we'll do a cold start, kind of get some audio sound, and then we'll do a rev in the driveway, and then we'll do it like a 1-2 pull up the street, and I'll put the camera in the road there and kind of drive by it and get some audio. Disclaimer. These aren't the stock pipes. I never had the stock pipes. I bought this bike from a cop. He put 851 miles on it, 851. His wife gave him an ultimatum. It's either the newborn baby or the motorcycle. So he sold it and I proclaimed it. What's on there now is Cobra Speedsters, the straight shots, not the sweeps. They are not the sweeps, they're straight shots. And a while back, I took the baffles out. They were a mother to take out, and they were so rusted in there, I couldn't get them back in. So I cannot do a comparison between stock, these pipes, and the new ones from Smokin Tyre Garage. We're gonna do with what we got, and this is what we got. Without further ado, let's get started. And start. Okay, that was around 98. It's just idle on cold start. All right, what we're gonna do now, because the bike is warmed up, we're gonna turn it on and we'll see how the idle sounds being warm. I would imagine it'd be a little bit quieter just because initial cold start, you know, the motor wants to rev a little bit higher to get warmed up. Once it's at temperature, you know, it idles back down, but we'll test to see, my theory. All right, just as I thought. I figured that the decibels would be a little bit lower now that the bike is completely warmed up. So at idle, we were at about 98, and now that seemed to be 94, 95. So they came down at least 3. I mean, that's something. But what we'll do now is I'll set the tripod up on the corner of my street here. Oh, forgot that step, forgot the rev. Hold on, here's the rev. Okay, here we go. .5. That's 123.5 decibel readings on our Cobra Straight Shots. So what I'll do now is I'll do a drive-by. I'll set the camera up on the corner and we'll get some passing audio to simulate if you were on the side of the road, like as a passerby. And then we'll let the pipes cool, and then we'll continue the install. So back in a minute. All right, fam, here we go. We got the tripod set up. I'm gonna walk over, get the bike started, do a quick loop, come around here, and do a 1-2 pull, and we'll measure how loud we can get this thing on a drive-by. Make sure I got my setting at max. We better rip it, dude, we rip it. You talking 110 decibels on a drive-by, boy. She be ripping. Neighbors are pissed, but she be ripping. All right, only thing we can do now is let her cool down and we'll start the pipe install, all right? See you in a minute, hot minute. Woo! That way I don't have to walk back. You okay? Huh? You guys all right? You made it? It's coming a little too hot there. That thing fell over. All right, enough funny business. Woo! Woo! She's running hot. I got the fan on. Whoa, look how slow it looks. Anyway, I got the fan on blast. Just try to cool the pipes down. She's running hot and I'll burn myself just trying to work on things. So we'll hang tight and we'll be a little bit. I'm gonna review some footage and then we'll get back with the install. Bike is cooled down, I had the fan on it. What I'm gonna do now is get the bike jack her up, and get these new pipes on from STG Smokin Tyre Garage. One of the absolute key things, most important things for you to do if you're putting on a new set of pipes is get a new set of exhaust gaskets. Most people don't realize pipes just don't bolt up. There's a gasket in between. These happen to be made of copper. They're Honda OEMs. They're crushable. There is the OEM number. Go to your local bike shop. You're a Honda dealer. Pick these up. You should be changing them every time you take your pipes on and off. But most people put the pipes on, they forget it, they set and forget, pipes are on, and that's it. But the gaskets are very, very important. You really should have these on for each cylinder, front and back. That's my 2 cents of being serious. Now it's time to put them pipes on. Last look at our stock. All right, what we're gonna need is, I'm gonna try a 6-inch extender and a 12 mil to reach and undo 12 millimeter exhaust brackets. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Yeah. Now that you got your 4 12 millimeter bolts off the exhaust, the next bit you have to work on is the exhaust bracket. Now the bracket is right here. There are 2 screws and they are also 12 millimeter as well. It's easier if you have a ratcheting wrench, just so you can get in there easier. 1. Foot peg's in the way. 12 as well. Take it all off. Okay, sorry about that. Didn't realize I had the fan on. Hope you can hear me better now. So anyway, whoops. Well, there you go. Now exhaust is free. Bam! Well, I weighed myself on a scale and then subtracted what I weighed while I was holding each pipe. Turns out these pipes, the Cobra Straight Shots, are 20 pounds. Our Smokin Tyre Garage 2-into-1 weighs 6 pounds, a total of 14 pounds weight savings. For the vast minority of people who want to hear what a Fury sounds like with no exhaust on, it sounds like this. The exhaust is off here. Wouldn't harm in sliding your piece back together. Put your brake pedal back on, your right footrest. Once the exhaust is off, you want to take off this lower bracket. These 2 are the 2 bolts to undo to take that bracket off. Get yourself your breaker bar, your 14 mil, put it on there, good crack, and you can loosen her up. Okay, maybe this is more involved than I thought. What the? Oh! Ah! Damn it! Just smashed my freaking thumb. Ow. Fuck, why are you coming out? I don't understand. Well, the easiest way to do that is let the air out of the air ride. Look at this maneuver. Let's try this now. Let's try the other way. Ah ha ha! Ah, we got it out. It's out. Throw my jack back. Ooh. Oh, this is probably another 4 pounds or so too. 25 pounds. 25 pounds lighter on this bike. All right. Okay. I lowered it on a ratchet. Okay. Yes, ready. Next order of business. Gaskets, old ones, they have to come out. Best thing to do is get yourself a pick, because believe it or not, they are in there. They may not look like it, but if you take a look, start poking around. It's always fun when you try to find on used bikes, find things that the previous owner may have done. I know for a fact the exhaust gaskets are there, supposed to be there. Scratching on it, they are sometimes really caught in there, and you have to get a pick to pick around and pull them out. Sometimes they get stuck to the back of the exhaust, but because this was used, and I'm looking and I'm seeing through where there's wear marks as if the pipe was shifting around, there are no gaskets. So clearly, when they took the stock pipes off and put the aftermarket on, they didn't know to put the gaskets. But that's okay. I have the gaskets of what we need. Again, the part number, the OEM part number is listed below. It's a little copper ring, brass ring that once you tighten in, that flattens out, making the seal. So those are absolutely important. I cannot stress those enough. You have to have those in. Otherwise, you're not going to get the best performance. Yes, it may not matter to some, but you really should go ahead and do that. Well, they're not in there. I scratched. So the only thing left to do is put the pipes on. This is exciting. Whoo, calm down. But though, I'm pumped. Pause the video if you need to. This is the OEM part number that you're gonna need. They're fragile. You could even crush these with your fingertips, so just be careful. Snug them in, place 1, place 2. They're both the same size. One doesn't match together, the part number matches the same. Grab your pipes. Now, when it comes to exhaust pipes, you really don't want to put your oils on them, especially if they're chrome, because if your oils, or titanium, anything like that, if your oils in your hands touch the pipes, when the pipes get hot, your fingerprints are going to come through. So the best thing to do is wipe your exhaust down before you put them on. I use a little brake cleaner and a rag. Just kind of load it up, give her the old wipe down. Just because you don't want to leave any discoloration marks, especially you want to get that nice bluing color. I know these are ceramic coated, which is nice, but I don't want to risk it. Get yourself into position, put them on the studs first, start to thread, 1 or 2 threads on there. They don't fall off on you while you're mounting the rest of the pipes. Fronts are good and in line. Now the backs. Gotta get my universal extension on here. The angle of the dangle isn't so straight. Okay, so according to the manual, the exhaust bolt, flange bolts are 17 foot-pounds. So get yourself a torque wrench, go every other one, top, bottom, until you reach a double click mark, because you want to crush the washer exhaust gasket fairly even. So righty tighty, lefty loose. 1, 2, go back to the bottom. Double click. 1, 2, go back to the top just to reassure. 1, 2, okay. Now you do the same exact thing for the front. 1, 2, back to the bottom. See how we were able to turn a little more? 1, 2, back to the top. 1, 2. And that's it! The pipes are on! Woo! I'm so excited. I've been waiting a long time for this to happen. Here we go. I'll turn the camera around. I'll get the decibel meter running, and we'll try to listen to these on their first startup. I'm so excited. Whew, the moment I've been waiting for. All right, here we go. Dude, I'm smiling ear to ear, dude. I can't wait. Okay, at idle, she's still stock, or not stock, but what it was with the other pipes. So All right, what I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna just take it out. I'm gonna go for a whip. We're gonna see how this sounds. It's about to go. All right, dude, pipes are on. This sounds fantastic. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna hit it, do a quick rev, and see how loud we can get just at idle, like exactly like we did before. $122.9. All right, we got a whopping 113.5 as a drive-by, just 3 decibels louder than the last pipe. Either way, sounds great. I absolutely love it. Next week is the dyno appointment. I gotta load up a map as close to the system that I have here. And we'll go from there. We'll take it to the dyno, we'll get it professionally tuned, we'll make the most power we could possibly make out of this bike. Whoa, somebody stop me! She's smoking! That looks awesome. Anyway, that's today's episode. We'll see you next week. Have a good one. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. Tell friends, tell family. Let's blow this channel up. Let's blow this bike up. We be ripping, dude. And as always, peace.